feel the sun on my face. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I can feel heaven in this place. And that's the sign of a victory. That's the sign of a victory.
Indicate if you can all hear me. I trust you all are doing amazing. Congratulations once again to everyone. Wow. I can see Madam Udeme, she's really prepared for this occasion. Good to have you. I can see my women looking so awesome and beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Wow, this is really exciting. I trust everybody is as exciting as I am. Wow, I can see lots and lots of gele. OFB. Everything is just happening at once. Wow, thank you, everyone, for joining in on this ceremony. I can see Madam Adora. I can see Madam Fumilola. Thank you so much. Madam Aisha, good to have you here. Madam Akindoru, Madam Anissa, Madam Atinuke. Thank you so much. I can see Madam Benita Folabi. Good to see you, ma'am. Madam Blossom, Madam Bosun. Okay, I can see Mr. Chukwemeka. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Thank you. Good to have you here, sir. I can see Madam Deborah. I can see Madam, sorry. The names keeps coming and increasing. Okay, I can see Madam Diane, Madam Funke, Madam Esther Ebis. I can see Madam Esther Ogodu, Madam Fakaode, Madam Fidelia, Madam, oh, somebody is still using Galaxy Z, even up till now. Wow, that's sad. You need to change it to your real name so we can acknowledge you. Please do. We can't be doing this right now. I can see Madam Grace. Thank you. Madam Hafsat, Madam Ifoma, Madam Ifoma, another Ifoma, Madam Ifeinwa, Madam Joy, Madam Lola, Madam Lovett, Madam Mariam. Thank you. I want to acknowledge everyone here. You are the graduates, and I am so happy to be with you today. Madam Lola, Madam Lovett, Joe, Madam Miriam Bashir, Madam Mercy, thank you so much for joining us. Madam Olanike, Madam, okay, Madam Olivet, Madam Olufumi Lola, Madam Olusola, Madam Fatimat, Madam Opeyemi, Madam Princess, thank you all for joining in. Madam Rashidat, Madam Ruby Ross, thank you for joining. Madam Sarah, Madam Stephanie, thank you so much. Good to have you here. Madam Tony, Madam Udeme Abraham, Madam Uju James, Madam Yemisi. Wow. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. Madam Bankole, thank you for joining us. Madam Fumilola, thank you. Madam Doris is here. Thank you. Good to have you here. Madam Deola, thank you so much. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who made it to this celebration. I mean, it's indeed a celebration. It was a 3-month long training, and I just want to say I'm so happy to see that we actually came out successful and we are graduating today. So in our midst today, we have a special guest here, some special guests. So I'll be calling them once they come in. I can see Dr. Chukwemeka. He's here. He's representing our sponsor who made this program and training a total success. So I'm going to be acknowledging him. Thank you so much, sir. He's the program specialist for the UN Women Economic Empowerment training. So he's here to be with us today to share in our success story. I want you to all to take to your chat box and say a big thank you to him. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. We really are honored to have you here. So let's see, we have lots of persons joining in. If I haven't called your name, I'm truly sorry about that. So we are going to commence with the program for today. So first and foremost, I would like to take the opening prayer. So I hope all of you are ready for this. So sorry. I hope everyone is ready here. Sorry, just give me a short while I get some things together. So sorry for the delay. Thank you, amazing unicorn. So, all right. So while we wait for me, okay, I'm supposed to take the opening prayer. National. Okay. So sorry about that. All right, I'm back. So we are going to be commencing with the opening prayer. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. Can everyone hear me clearly? Kindly indicate on the chat box. Can you see me? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, I have a lot of yeses here. All right, without further ado, like I said earlier on, we'll be having lots of dignitaries coming in today. So once they're walking, I will be doing a brief introduction of them. So this is the opening prayer. I'm going to be taking it. O God of creation, direct our noble cause. Guide our leaders right. Help our youth to know the truth. In love and honesty. In love and honesty, to lead in just and truth, to attain great lofty heights, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. All right, I have officially opened this training program. Oh, sorry, it's the graduation ceremony. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. So we have officially started the commence with the ceremony. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has joined in today. Thank you so much. It is really a great privilege to be here. Thank you for having me, and thank you for being so consistent during the time of the training. Thank you for following up. Despite our different schedules, we still came out to make this a success. I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me, so stand up.
Hello, technical team, can you help me with this? I'm so sorry. Please. Okay, while we wait for that, is there any woman who would like to share a brief story about how their success story has been so far? Is there any woman who would like to tell us about how the story they've been so far? How the journey has been so far, I mean. Anybody?
I'll send it to you. I'll send the link to you.
Hello, anybody? Is there anyone who would like to tell us why we fixed the technical issue from my end? I'm so sorry about this. Okay, Madam Olufumilola, kindly unmute. Kindly unmute and talk to us about your success story so far. Madam Olufumilola, can you hear me? Please, if you can, kindly unmute and talk to me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, kindly go ahead, Madam Olufumilola.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Good
All right.
afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
First and foremost, I would like to say a big thank you to UN Women and Do Take Action for this wonderful initiative. It has been a wonderful journey together on this ride, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to learn about the women economic empowerment through affirmative procurement. For me, it's a new door that was open to me because I didn't know about this opportunity before. I came across the link from Madam OK from one of our platforms, and when I clicked on it, I didn't really know what to expect, but I just felt it was worth looking into. And sincerely, it has been worthwhile. It's been very rewarding for me. I'm so grateful because right now I learned so much on this journey. By God's grace, I can now, confidently approach tenders when I see that I don't have to, shy or, look away. I can look at it, objectively from what I've learned through the skills that have been imparted to us on this journey. I've learned how to prepare financials. Thanks to our wonderful leaders, Dr. Funkemedo was very helpful in this area. Once we were at her office, she took us through how to prepare financials for bid proposals. And apart from the financial aspects, even the technical side of it, from the assignments we were given, we were forced to get hands-on experience, because this is not just what we listen to in class. Apart from receiving lectures, we now go back, and part of the requirement is we have to be able to, bid for RFQs, tenders, and so on. And just having that practical side of it makes it real. It comes alive. It's very real now, such that it's not just that we went through school. What we have learned has really been imparted. We really gained the skills. I have gained the skills, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. It's a wonderful experience. I've learned from everyone here, like a quote that I came across at a point that says that life itself is a school and everyone you meet is a teacher. Albeit virtually, yes, I've been imparted by everybody here, and more so, some of us met physically. It's really been a wonderful experience for me. I'm so grateful. I've come out a better person from this opportunity, and I look forward with great excitement to what is ahead. I believe that it's going to have very positive impact on the future. So thank you again, UN Women and do take action. And congratulations to every one of us. I pray we continue to soar higher and higher. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful feedback. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that the training has really impacted lots of lives. So I'm so excited for that. So right now, we are moving ahead to introduce our special guest all the way from the UN office, who is going to be here to run his to give us a welcome speech. So I'm going to read a brief profile of him. So sit back while I do the introduction. So Dr. Chukwuemeka is a seasoned economist with a PhD in development economics and a focus on women's economic empowerment and gender mainstreaming. His extensive career spans research, policy advisory, and programming, emphasizing gender-responsive budgeting, affirmative procurement processes, poverty, and microeconomic policies. Holding a master's degree from Durham University and a bachelor's degree from the University of Uyo, he currently serves as a program specialist for women economic empowerment at the UN Women. So thank you, Mr. Dr. Emeka, for gracing us with your presence today. So thank you so much, sir, for honoring us with your presence. So kindly take the floor. You have the floor, sir. So.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me? Am I very audible?
Yes. Kindly go ahead, sir.
Right. Thank you very much for that very splendid introduction. Sometimes when you hear people introduce you that way, sometimes it makes you reflect on what life is all about. Even when you die, so people will read about you that same way too. But thank you very much for the introduction, and a very big congratulations to all the graduates today. Unfortunately, I'm on the field right now, and we are conducting some research on the field. But I wanted to ensure that I don't miss this graduation ceremony for any reason. So that is why I'm not using a PC, I'm using my phone. Why I felt that it's very, very important to be part of this graduation ceremony. So I want to welcome all the cohort 2 graduates. First, let me commend all of you for your steadfastness, your commitment, your efforts, and your dedication to this training. You know, when we began this journey on trying to see how we can use procurement to advance economic empowerment for women, one of the biggest challenges that we've had was to first try and see what is the best methodology for transferring this requisite information to women entrepreneurs. Secondly, we also had the challenge of in what form we will do this. Even at the point when we agreed that we're going to use online methods, the question was, how do we retain commitment? How do we retain attention over a long period of time? I want to say very clearly that Cohort 2 has proved us wrong. Cohort 2 has shown us that if the modules are well designed, the program is very interactive, then people will be very interested, especially when such modules speak to their needs. So I really want to appreciate your commitment. Let me put this now that we are graduating, that often I'm always in your platform on WhatsApp. Whenever you're having classes, I'm always there, but I kind of try and keep myself very mute so I can actually see how the classes are going, how the classes are unfolding, and how you all are participating in that class. So I really, really appreciate the efforts and the commitment. And this will also cascade to the next set of trainings that we're going to embark on. On that note, let me also congratulate you for making it to the end of these classes. I can tell you categorically that I saw most of your messages attesting to how rigorous this process is. And rigorous not in the sense that we are deliberately trying to frustrate you, but rigorous in the sense that we have been very, very emphatic in trying to ensure that we pass the requisite knowledge to you. Procurement is very important. Procurement is also very strategic. If you think about it, given the economic downturns that Nigeria is currently experiencing, given high inflation rates, given the barriers that exist for women entrepreneurs like yourselves in accessing credits, if you really think deep about it, you will realize that through procurement, both public and private sector, we can have the opportunity of redirecting resources to where it is best needed. And those resources are best needed by MSMEs, women entrepreneurs, women-led businesses like yourself. Currently, we are working with the government of Nigeria as well as our donor, African Development Bank, to see how we can close the gap around issues for contract financing. This is an ongoing discussion, and it's a discussion that we really feel that once we can solve the problem of access to credit for women entrepreneurs and women-led businesses, then we have gone an extra mile in progressive advancement of women economic empowerment. What is very strategic about these trainings that you've just concluded, and what is very profound and paramount, is that you don't stop. We want you to use all the knowledge you have gained, all the knowledge you have acquired, all the practical sessions you've been part of, to go out and bid competitively with private sector organizations and with government institutions. It is important that the knowledge that you've gained does not lie fallow. It is important that that knowledge is used and used effectively to ensure that we can better your lives and better your businesses. This is very important because it gives us a justification for all the resources spent, all the time spent, and all the efforts that have been put into this. UN Women and Do Take Action will also be developing a monitoring and evaluation framework where, over a longer period of time, we will ensure that we keep in touch with you. We will ensure that we'll play our fiduciary responsibility by providing more information to you and possibly hand-holding you as you continue this journey for participating in procurement processes for both private sector and public organizations. I want to reiterate that you serve as partners to the attainment of the objectives of this program. Partners in progress, partners in commitment, and partners in advancement. It is important that this is not a stopgap measure. It is not a stand-alone measure. We want you to use all this knowledge to actually go out and continue, because I can clearly see from the platform that a lot of women-owned businesses and women entrepreneurs like yourself have already been active in bidding for public contracts. But we want you to continue. We want you to persevere. It is important that you do this because there are a lot of women entrepreneurs that will follow you at the back. They will be looking up to you as you were looking up to Cohort 1. We envisage that we will have more than one cohort going forward. We will hope to have a Cohort 3, a Cohort 4, a Cohort 5, and continuous until we are able to reach a significant pool of women entrepreneurs with this information around the benefits, advantages, and the comparative benefits of affirmative procurement. So it's important that you remain steadfast. It's important that you continue striving. It's important that you keep the information that you've learned throughout this period dear to you and dear to all the friends around you. Once again, I want to congratulate all of the graduates today. Congratulating you because you represent a set of women entrepreneurs who have been well equipped to participate and benefit from both public and private sector procurement. I want to also assure you that we will not be leaving you. Do take action. Our partner will always be reaching out to you so that we can collectively track our progress as we continue to engage ourselves in procurement. So once again, a hearty congratulations. I know a lot of us are smiling now because it has been very hectic, but a very big congratulations from me to you, and I wish you the very best as you continue to participate and benefit from public and private sector procurement. Thank you, and God bless you. Over to you.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful congratulatory speech. My amazing coach, you heard him. That was really awesome. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much, sir, for that. We appreciate your presence. Thank you for honoring us today. It was really, really awesome. So right now, we'll be taking a little video. We'll watch a little video. Are you on video? So sit back and relax and enjoy yourself.
The UN Women and Dual Women Economic Empowerment and Affirmative Procurement Reform in West Africa is a training program designed for women in the procurement industry. The training is aimed to provide comprehensive insights and skills on the fundamental principles, strategies, and best practices associated with compliance and affirmative procurement. Our quintessential curriculum comprises a set of carefully curated knowledge areas designed to provide women entrepreneurs with the tools and expertise required for effective and progressive procurement bids. It consists of 3 tracks and over 20 topics, including group capstone project. The end goal of the program is to give women entrepreneurs the framework and knowledge to help them get the business compliant and gainfully navigate the procurement space. The 3 tracks that make up the UN Women WEEAP curriculum are the following. Track 1, Procurement Process and Policies. This track provides the women with comprehensive insights and skills on the fundamental principles, strategies, and best practices associated with compliance and procurement. The aim is to equip women entrepreneurs with the necessary framework and knowledge to achieve compliance, navigate the procurement space, and succeed in the procurement industry. In Track 2, we focus on training the women on new business models, business resilience, and adaptation in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. The aim is to empower women entrepreneurs with the knowledge and skills needed to adapt, innovate, and thrive in the dynamic post-COVID-19 business landscape through business restructuring, technology adoption, automation, financial management, and tax compliance. The 3rd track is geared towards training women in essential digital competencies crucial for success in the contemporary business landscape. The track aims to equip women entrepreneurs with practical digital skills, enabling them to harness the power of technology for online visibility, business conversion, and flexible payment options. Finally, the group capstone project serves as a culminating and hands-on experience of the UN Women and Dual WEEAP program, where every woman-led business participating in the program applied to a minimum of 5 bids. In this phase, women work in teams, engaging in comprehensive research and actively applying their acquired knowledge to real-world procurement opportunities. This part offers a valuable opportunity for the women to translate theoretical learning into practical experience, fostering a deeper understanding of the intricacies of procurement processes. The UN Women and Do WEEAP program boasts a distinguished faculty and panelists drawn from various corners of the globe. This diverse group comprises of procurement professionals, technology consultants, and industry leaders. The collective expertise of these facilitators underscores the program's commitment to reform the procurement sector, ensuring inclusivity for women and empowering them with the skills needed to thrive in the complex sector of procurement, contributing to a more equitable and inclusive procurement industry in Africa.
All right. Thank you to my tech team for that wonderful video. I trust you all enjoyed the video. It's been really awesome. It was really nice getting to hear all those wonderful description of the UN women. So right now we are moving over to the success stories, the video testimonials of our amazing unicorns who took part in this training. So right now, I'm going to be telling us how this training has actually changed their business life, how this training has added to their businesses, improving their procurement game, putting them in the very top of their game in the procurement space. So I would also love. Okay, so we just said the audio is cracking. Is that the same for everyone? Please indicate on the chat box if you can hear me clearly. Is there anyone who is observing this, who is having the same issue? If not, I would like to go on. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be telling us success stories of our wonderful women who took part in this wonderful training. So I want you all to sit back and enjoy the testimonial video. So I'll be back shortly. So sorry about the poor audio. We'll work on that. All right, so sit back and enjoy.
My name is Rashida Umar Omeza. I'm the CEO of NS Special Enterprise Limited. We're into the business of fish farming, agro-processing, packaging of healthy food items, including even smoked dry fish. We supply and we export the fish. Before I joined this program, I've had challenges of trying to supply food items to different establishments, but they keep asking for some certain documents. Only what I have is my FIRS certificate, my VAT clearance, and my NSITF. But joining the WEEAP program, I was exposed to know that there are some certain documents required and the process of getting those documents. Thank God I was able to start the process, and I'm sure before the first quarter of 2024, I will get all the required documents. I really don't know much about procurement before this project. I only just know a few, not knowing how to package all my documents together. But I've been able to get all the required details and I've started the process already. And this has actually helped my business too, because I've been able to bring my business out, the visibility my business needs online, like using Google My Business, creating my own website, and creating content to engage people that will buy from me. We've submitted about 6 bids in Group 4. Me personally, I've submitted 2 bids, which I won. One is for supplying of rice to school for the next 6 months, and the second one is supplying of gift pack and food for a particular NGO running their end of the year party in a hospital. Thank you so much for this project. Do take action, and UN Women. I am forever grateful for this opportunity. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Dr. Mina Obanga, and I'm a member of the Women Economic Empowerment through Affirmative Procurement Project, the Do UN Women Project. And I'm completely excited to have been on that course. Prior to this time, my business, which is Mimi's Wardrobe, the name of my business is Mimi's Wardrobe. We run the DBM brand, which is a takeaway brand and a ready-to-wear brand, as well as other accessories. Prior to this time, our business was doing irregular. We did not care much about doing a lot of procurement. We did not, register with a lot of companies, get proper understanding. But with this Do UN Women training, we have been able to improve on our processes. We have been able to improve on our internal control. We have been able to see the need to collaborate more and expand our businesses. I've learned a lot in terms of partnership, procurement processes, regulatory bodies, and implementation processes. And all this has helped in making my business a lot better than it was before. I feel so honored to be part of Do. I will definitely invite as many more people to participate in this kind of session. My project or my business is better off now, and I've already put in place a future plan to ensure that I implement some of the plans in place as discussed, to ensure I have submitted bids or submitted 2 bids, but I have not received any successful feedback yet. But all in all, it is an opportunity to learn how to submit bids, and I know that you can't do everything in just one session. I'm believing I'll continue this process, and I'll get more bids out, and hopefully get more success stories, and also share with the Do platform. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner and being such a capacity strengthening opportunity for women in business. Thank you.
My name is Ololade Okori. I'm the lead partner of Lolawin Enterprises and Income Farms. We're basically into agricultural supplies, fish feed, poultry feed, day-old chicks, point of lay, point of cage, birds. We're also into veterinary drugs and agricultural and poultry implements. Before I actually, joined the program, that was what I was doing. I didn't really know much about procurement. Honestly, I thought it was just for government contractors. But the knowledge that I've gained through it, even apart from the procurement, the knowledge of putting your business on the map, digital marketing, your accounting system, making sure that your business is resilient in whatever situation, just like the last COVID situation that we found ourselves. Making sure you have processes and plans in place for your business. All that I have learned again, and I know that even for my business right now, the knowledge that I've learned will help me to take it to the next level. And for the women out there who are yet to come into this program, I will encourage you to seize this opportunity to learn, to grow even for yourself, and to get into the procurement space also. And I want to thank Do United Nations Women for this program. I have gained a lot from it. I've met wonderful women who along the way we have worked together in Group 4 and services. We submitted a total of 6 bids, even though we have not heard from any of them, but at least the experience that we have gotten, we will never ever forget it. Thank you.
Please, let's all kindly turn off our mics while the video is ongoing. Please, let's turn off our mics.
Hello, my name is Evelyn Salimiria, the CEO and founder of Sami Organics, which is located at number 4 Uganda Street, Barna, Kaduna, Nigeria. I have a master's degree in biochemistry, certifications in cosmetology, botanical formulation, and nutrition. I am a teacher by profession, and I'm a visionary. At Sami Organics, we blend herbs, extracts, and nature-derived ingredients to formulate skincare and hair care products that deliver visible results. Our products include and are not limited to the following: natural face and body creams, soaps, shampoos, cleansers, tuners, other cosmetic products, raw organic ingredients, other grooming products that are both holistic and customizable, meeting diverse needs. Our services include skin analysis, entrepreneurial skill training, and our added service, which is the Natural Hair Clinic or Salon, which provides hair grooming services and hair treatments. Well, my experience before the WEEAP training is that I had a lot of challenges on visibility and also marketing my business. I did not know how to leverage on the social media to market my business and also make it visible, and also have little knowledge on procurement. Before now, I had little knowledge on procurement, and I thought to win a bid, you have to have connection, or the procurement is for the big men and women in businesses. My experience in the WEEAP training was exciting and educating in the sense that now I'm able to leverage on the social media to boost my visibility and also marketing strategies, and also to collaborate with other women in businesses just like me to apply for bids, which I have done. And I want to thank the DO and also the UN Women for bringing this opportunity for women like me to be able to have knowledge or have some ideas on what procurement is all about. This WEEAP training has really helped me a lot in running my business and how I think. Because before now, I used to have the myopic way of thinking that as a woman in business, it is very difficult to thrive in the present economic situation we find ourselves. But thank you to Do Take Action and the United Women for bringing this program to the women, and also thank you to the Bureau of Public Procurement for having women at heart. Yes, I have submitted bids. I've collaborated with the women in my group to submit bids, and so I am also working hard to see that I put my documents in place so that I can also submit my own personal bids. If I've won any bid, not yet, but I know that winning is on the way. What I would say to women like me is that we should never give up, and we should keep on the struggles, because no pain, no gain. And also want to advise them to come and join the Do Take Action so that they will not miss such opportunity like this.
My name is Ola Oshibikon Oke, the Group Managing Director at Cohort Group. Cohort Group is a group of 5 small business units into branding, professional cleaning, uniform making, entrepreneurial development through training and entrepreneurial excursion, and production of brand activation materials. I just want to say a few words about the women economic empowerment through affirmative procurement training, of which I'm just done with. I'm in the Cohort 2. It was a beautiful program. I learned a lot of things I didn't really know in all my years of being in business, and that's a fact. I met a lot of beautiful people I wouldn't probably have met in the whole of my life. And that apart, before this program, I had made up my mind that I was just going to stick to the corporate bodies and Lagos State Procurement Agency alone, because those were the procurement we've been doing over time. I didn't want to have anything to do with the federal procurement again due to past experiences. But during this program, I was made to see it differently. And so right now, I'm gearing up to working with the federal procurement agencies again. And also before this training, we had a peculiar case. The company's name was mistakenly uploaded differently by CAC on their portal when they were doing their upgrade. And so it's been like that, and we've been trying to get it sorted out. We couldn't. We were adamant because we weren't going to pay for a mistake we didn't take part in. But I mentioned it to Do Take Action, and they took action. It's been sorted out. Right now, the names are have been corrected across board. What's on their portal is what's on our certificate, and we can now upload to Tax Pro Max. I'm very grateful to Do Take Action. I'm very, very grateful to UN Women, and I will recommend this training to all women out there who will want to take their businesses to the next level. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bukola Fakwade, the CEO, Book Club Multi-Business Enterprise. I am a caterer and event planner. I registered my business with CAC in 2021. I have HND in Secretariat Administration and also BSc in Public Administration rather. Before I was introduced to this training, I be coping with my business one way or the other, but there are some things that I believe I can see actualized, that I still want to, there's some innovation that I want to add to my business, but which I be doubting. But with the training I have with this, with Do Take Action, in fact, it has been a great insight to me. Since then, I'll be having the agitation that all those dreams I am going to actualize it. And with the help of God, I have get to the peak of this career. Initially, I don't know anything about not that I don't know anything about procurement. I know much about procurement and bidding. But my thought was that it's meant for men. I am talking about men out there that has mouths in politics, in presidency. That has been my thought. I never knew a woman can even dabble into it. But with the insight I have with Do Take Action, in fact, I am ready for bidding, for procurement. And I know God is going to help me. Initially, I've never bid and I've never won any bid. But now I am collaborating to bid, and I know God is going to help me with all beautiful women around me, and with the collaboration, I know I'm going to excel to the peak of my level. And my advice to entrepreneurs out there, especially I'm talking about women. My advice to them is, whatsoever we might be facing in our business, let's have determination and have the rigid of mind that we are going to achieve it, and definitely we will achieve it. Don't allow situation to dictate to us. Dictate to situation. Don't allow emotion to dictate to it. Dictate to your emotion, and by the grace of God, we are going to actualize our aim. Thank you. Kudos to Do Take Action. Great woman, great united woman.
My name is Diana Gomile Okwe, the CEO of Kinzatan Venture, located in Kaduna, Nigeria. We are into selling of raw food, such as rice, beans, yam in wholesale, provision particularly. We are into stationaries, cosmetic. We are also into catering service. I want to say thank you to this wonderful body. They have really done so much in my life. They have really impacted so much. They have made me a changed person. I want to say thank you. They have really empowered me. They have really taught me so many things in this training. I can stand on my own in my business. So far, I've submitted 5 bids, and I have to team up with other women to be able to submit it because I don't have my complete document. But I have gone so much and I've practiced so much in this, especially the classes, the online classes. It was wonderful. We learned from each other things I don't know, things I'm supposed to do in my business. They've taught me. In the aspect of procurement, they've really done so much in my life. I want to say thank you. And they have taught me how to manage my business. They've taught me how to, the necessary things to do in my business. Thank you Thank you to this wonderful body that have done so much in our life. And I want to encourage other women. Please, don't take this for granted. If you have such an opportunity, please use it wisely because we've done so much in our life. Thank you.
My name is Bosun Sholari. I'm the CEO and founder of Dasu Integrated Farms Limited. We trade under the name Booster for our herbal blend teas and Defill Foods for our spices and our flour. I'm a member of Cohort 2 in this current training, and I'm in Group 1. My factory is located at Bagada in Lagos. The experiences so far has been worthwhile. One that resonated so much is the one on digital literacy. Before now, I've been able to register on Google My Business, and I have created my website myself. But earlier last year, 2022, I was able to ask somebody to help me fine-tune it. With this training, I now know that I need to update those two platforms regularly so that we can stay fresh in the minds of our clients and will-be clients. Other experiences, the bidding one is great again because right now I was able to bid for 5 of my bids unaided. I actually thought I wouldn't be able to do it before, that I needed to collaborate with somebody else. But because I was disappointed, so I had to now face it squarely, and I was able to accomplish those 5. Did I win anyone? Nothing, no result yet, so I will still say no. What do I advise oncoming ladies? The program may be tedious, but if you face it headlong, you are able to achieve success.
Hi, my name is Ene Victoria Ishaku. I'm the CEO and founder of Vizizo Ventures, a business which is into catfish rearing, drying, sales, both retail and wholesale. My business is domiciled in Kaduna, precisely Sabo area of Chukun local government, northwest Nigeria. I am a young widow with 2 children, a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. I lost my husband on February 8th, 2022. And about that time was when I conceived this business. I registered it precisely in June 2022, and I started gradually. Early this year, 2023, when I got a bit of capital to boost it, I lost my mom in March. So that setback came again, but I didn't let it deter me. I kept at it. Before the WEEAP program, which I was introduced to by someone, I didn't have much idea regarding procurement. But after the program now and the training, I think I understand procurement better. And before now, my business was just sell my fish, dry it, sell it, and then put food on the table for my children. But now I understand that even with that, I can also still bid and participate in procurement on that level of my business. Then, I didn't know so much about it. I thought it was for the Bill Gates, the Dangotes, and the Otedolas. I thought procurement was for all those people. I didn't know that anybody can participate in it as long as you have the documents necessary. So far, I've learned that you need to put your documents together, have everything that you need so that you can be eligible to participate in procurement. You, as a woman, you don't just wait for things to fall at your feet. You have to go for it. It has turned my business around, not drastically. I'm still working on getting all my documents, but I'll get there. For bids, I've not submitted any and I've not won any, but I intend to do that in the future. Then to all women like me, entrepreneurs and in business, just keep at it. Don't lose hope. Keep the faith and you'll pull through. Thank you.
Oh, wow. This is so interesting. This is so amazing hearing the success stories of our beautiful, beautiful procurement bosses. This is awesome. I mean, hearing those testimonies from the training really is really impressive, and I must say I'm so excited to see that you didn't just come into this training and walk out of it without gaining something from it. It means there's something we're actually doing correctly. So I just want to say thank you to all of you that sent in your video testimonials. I want to say very big thank you. So right now we're going to be calling up able CEO in the person of Miss Precious. So she's going to be giving us a brief speech. So she's going to be coming up shortly. Okay, that's going to come up next. We have to move.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Yes, she has joined.
Can you hear me? No, at this point, I want all my women to unmute themselves, right? I want all my women to unmute themselves, right? And give themselves a round of applause first before I say anything. Please, I'm not, no, please, Adin, can you unmute it?
Clapping,
I want to hear that energy in the room.
We are clapping.
I want to hear that energy in the room. I'm seeing Madam
Thank you so much. God
Madam
bless you, madam.
can't give any speech.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you. We appreciate you, ma. Thank you. So thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank
you,
Madam Precious.
Hey.
Excited.
See your face again.
That is the spirit. That is the. I see you. I see all of you. God bless all of you. You know, I wrote a speech to give today, but I don't feel like giving a speech. I feel like having a conversation with my women. But before I start that conversation, I want to thank you and women, because without you and women, we would not be in this same room having these meaningful interactions, would not be having this transformative journey in the field of procurement, would not be. So please, another round of applause for the UN women. Please, if you're on this, please unmute yourself and just give them a round of applause. We have Dr. Chukemeka in the building, who has been the brain behind the Nigerian team.
Good to see you, Madam Ebere.
Wow. I've been thinking of our women every night and day. Our women, we need them to be this. Our women, no, we need them to have these documents. How do we make our women have these documents? How do we make them compliant? You know, he always, you don't see him on the screen. You don't hear him, right? But trust me, he is the brain behind every success we are all making today. He is. And he's working with the UN women, with some of our partners. We can't thank them enough, right? And then, you know, when we said the first cohort, we were working with the statistics. We saw that globally, procurement industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is estimated around $5.5 billion. Yes, you heard that right. And for Nigeria alone, right, Nigeria spends 1.1 billion on procurement, which is equivalent to 473 billion naira. Where are women getting that share of the cake? Sadly, only 1% of all the procurement, both from the federal and state level, right, goes to our women. The UN is saying, no, the women together with their team, and partners. And how can we solve this problem? How do we open the eyes of our women? When I was hearing the testimonials from our amazing women, I was hearing them saying, oh, procurement is not for us. It's to the last, it's the big guns, But you women is saying, no, we need to let these women know that procurement is for every woman. But for procurement to be accessible to all women, we need to equip them with skills and knowledge. The skills to understand what informative procurement is, how to clean their books, how to be compliant to us and say, you know what, how do we work with you to ensure that women in Nigeria, Senegal, Mali, and Cote d'Ivoire are equipped with the capacity to bid and bid rightly. And this is where we all met. The good thing is we're on a mission to reach out to over 1,400 women entrepreneurs on affirmative procurement. The good news is that for the first cohort, we graduated 248 women. And today, we are having our next cohort of women who saw and conquered the journey. I was part of the complaints. When we came and said, every woman, for you to graduate, you must apply for 5 bids. And I saw everyone complaining, how do we apply for 5 bids? Is this not a training? Like, why is this so strict? But we all had a vision. We said to ourselves that the core goal we want to achieve is to build our women to understand the business of procurement, both in the federal and state level. And we can't make this just theoretical. It must be practical as possible. For them to understand what even compliance means and to be compliant, they must bid. They must bid. And we stood our ground and said, women, this is difficult boat that you will swallow, but we'll support you. Go ahead. You can apply for 5 bids. And then we separated you guys into teams. And I could see how the team building, the bond grew. You could see by 2 a.m., 9 p.m., our women are coming group 1, group 3, group 4, group 2. They're meeting. They're having conversations. I never saw this happen. I only dreamt about it. But when I saw the synergy our women brought on board, I had that confidence that bridging that affirmative procurement gap is possible. It's possible. And our women are giving us that faith that is possible. Because we have women who surpassed for 5 bids. We have women who applied for 10 bids, 7 bids, 8 bids. Yes, we've not won yet. But we've achieved something. We've achieved the process. We are confident that you understand how to bid and how to bid right. So for us, that is a win. But I think that was going to bask on the win alone. No. Tell every woman on this call, even our first cohort, so I believe most of our first cohort are also on this call, we are not leaving you behind. We're done with you yet. I'm so sorry. Don't think that the 3 months intensive care and training, you're free. We are still with you. We would not rest until we get our women win over $10 million in funding. We would not rest. If it means us support our women, that is why we set up the compliance desk. The compliance desk is set to support our women who are ready to take the bull by the horn. To apply would help you get those compliance documents. The question is, are you ready? Because Do is ready. The UN Women is ready. We're not here to do, we're not like every other training. No, we are ready. The question is, are you ready? When we come to you, Madam Olufomi, Madam Bisi, Madam Princess, we need you to apply for these bids. We need you to apply for these 10 bids. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Trust me. It's 1% we are talking about here. It's 1%. So for us to even break 5%, we must put our hands and work. We must work. Until we want to relax and allow the men lead the procurement industry. Say no. Goal is to bridge that 1% to at least 5%. So when we get to 5%, we now say, okay, let's move to 10%. The big buster that the UN Women is planning for women is, we saw how our women were struggling to access bids, source for bids, look for bids. We are saying, UN Women is saying, you know what? We don't want our women to struggle. They held their meetings and told us, can we build a technology hub that would mine these beads, that would bring all of these beads together in one form, in one place, where our women can just come and access these beads? Beautiful, we'll do that. And this is the next 2 phases that we are building. So you're graduating today does not mean we are done with you. You're going to benefit from the platforms that the UN Women is building for you. Just like the just concluded symposium that happened, where the UN Women gathered all the UN agencies. In subsequent times, we're going to be sharing the list for you to have access to their data vendor list. All of these things are being put together. And the question is, when you become an alumni, don't rest. The same energy you're giving now, give it in your alum network. Don't allow your alum network die. No. Don't allow your bond die. No. Continue your collaborative application. Continue doing what you're doing now, because that is a pattern that works. That's been proven. It works. It works. And I'm so glad that women came, they saw, and they conquered. Thank you so much for persevering. Thank you so much for believing in yourself, because Do and UN Women would not give up on our women. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Precious, for that wonderful words of encouragement. Thank you. Like she has said, we are not done with you. The fact that you're graduating today, you should end your procurement game. So we have equipped you with the tools. So what you need to do next is to go ahead and pave way for yourself. Take advantage of this opportunity you've gotten and make sure to win big in your different endeavors of. So right now we are moving over to the next segment of our program for today, which is the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to be calling out those who have been able to win a bid from these trainings. That's during the course of this training, while everyone was applying for bids, there's some of us here that were able to win a bid or two. So I'm going to be giving the room to them to share their experience on how it went, tell us their success story of how it all went. So the first person that will be coming up to talk to us about her wonderful testimony about the bid she won is Madam Olufemi Ogun from Cohort 1. So she's going to be telling us how she one her bid. So, Madam Olufemi, you have the floor. Please kindly unmute and talk to us.
Thank you very much, Bassey. Good afternoon, ladies and a few gentlemen in our midst. I'm so happy and I feel privileged to be given this opportunity to talk to us as women. We all know that a lot of women in Nigeria can be greatly improved from where we are right now. And I also like to say, to join my voice to appreciate UN Women massively, and of course, do take action, being led by Madam Precious. Yeah, I was part of the first cohort, and I remember that the journey was very strenuous. It wasn't so easy for us. I mean, for me at least, particularly because the timing was just not working too well with me. But we had, before you finish one, another one is coming. Assignment, that everything. By the end of the day, you look back and you realize that it was time well spent. It was time that I would not give up for anything in life. I didn't really appreciate this much while I was on the training. But afterwards, going back to my notes and seeing things I could really use practically in my business, I felt privileged to have joined the class. Now, my business is insurance broking. I am an insurance broker. This business came on about 16 years ago. And when we came in insurance broking, you can decide to segment your what you want to do. You can be a corporate broker. You can be a public sector broker. You can be a private business broker. I first of all thought I was going to go into everything because I know that especially public procurement gives you big money and you have less work to do. But before you can get onto private procurement, it takes a while. But the beauty of it is that you have once you win a private procurement job, it stays with for a long time. But public procurement, you cannot be too sure of being on that business next year. When I first started, I went after public procurement because I thought it would give me more money and give mileage to continue my business, a leverage to continue my business on. But lo and behold, I couldn't win anything. My head office is in Lagos. I have branches in Port Harcourt and I have branches in Abuja. I will leave Lagos because we all know that the seat of business is in Abuja. I will leave Lagos after my Monday meeting, go to Abuja. And I'll be in Abuja till Thursday because when they're in Abuja on Friday, business kinds of winds and by 12, nobody's doing anything. I'll be going from one office to the other, one person to the other, one agency to the other, trying to tell them what I do. I can get on the businesses and get it to know one person or the other. I got introduced to many orgas, but it didn't translate to businesses for me. So after about 2 or 3 years of doing that, I stopped. I now focused on private businesses. So that gave me some leverage. Then about 4 years ago, I came back to public procurement because by that time I've really understood the business very well. So I go back to the business and I started doing public procurement. The thing we all need to know, which we have been taught on this course, is that you must have your documentations in place. And also note that because you have all your documentation in place, you're not the only one. God knows how many number of business competitors that have their documents in place. And depending on whom you know and how well you package your bid will tell you whether you get the bid or not. So I started. I learned also along the journey that you started small and you continue to grow big. And I never got discouraged. There's a business I've been bidding for the past 8 years. 8 good years. I won it just this year. And I also say thanks to Do Take Action and UN Women for the training they gave us. What the training did for me is that I understood the mind of the of the people that of the assessors. When you put on your bids, don't forget that I have all my documentations. Every year, the first thing we do between January and April, we sort out our documentations. And these things don't come cheap. Imagine having done that for so many years, and at the end of the day, you don't have nothing to show for it. People tell you that you must know somebody there. You must know the DG. You must know the minister. You must know this. Yes, there's place for such, but it's not all in all places. If you give them a perfect bid, they will have no choice but to give you the business. And another thing in my business is that in insurance, you cannot, not one insurance can win it. There's something we have for underwriters, which are insurance companies. They divide the business. We call it co-insurance for the underwriters. Also for the brokers, we have over 600 registered insurance brokers in Nigeria. Registered, I mean, there's some that are just portfolio insurance brokers that don't have any known office. They only use people in government that they know. They're just jobbers. But the professionals, over 600 registered insurance brokers. And you can imagine that once a bid comes out, at least 200 or 250 of us will bid for this. And they cannot give to all the 250 or whatever. Maybe at the end of the day, they give to only 10 insurance brokers, or maximum they give 20, 25. So out of that 20, how do you stand out? I mean, out of that 200, how do you stand out? Standing out was what I learned more in during the course I undertook with UN Women and Do Take Action. It opened my eyes to some small mistakes that I was making. And after that, during the course, I took up some bid. I applied for some bid, and to the glory of God, I was lucky that I got. I was a particular in the allocation of the business, and these are businesses that some of them are in dollars, and some of them are in naira. Before you can get because honestly, like I knew before, but I didn't know as much until I got to this training that some of them are lot maxed to whatever it is you bring in. But if you give them perfect, and I mean by perfect, major step is making sure that you answer the questions as they expect you to answer. One, and you give them insight to your professionalism, why they should take you above other people that applied. That I got from everything that I went through with Do Take Action and UN Women, and I will forever be grateful. Another thing I will keep with me forever that I learned in Do Take Action was that it helped me to be a little bit more technology savvy. Naturally, I'm a bit shy, technologically wise. I leave it to junior people to do. But there, during the 3 months I spent with Do Take Action and UN Women, I learned how to use Canva to design things. The first thing I did immediately after the training was that I singularly designed the greetings that we sent out for my company for, I think it was one Salah greeting. Anyway, I did it. I gave myself, they couldn't believe it. And since then, okay, I taught them how to, can we say that, yes, use this color, use that color. Why don't you go to this place and do this better? And that has been working for me. Secondly, another thing I learned, which will go with me forever, is how to use ChatGPT. That has helped me in preparing for meetings, in preparing for presentations and things like that. So please, anything you have learned in this course, each and every bit is important. Hold on to it and work with it. If not now, it will still come handy some other time. So to end I have just 5 minutes to talk. I can talk on and on how the training impacted myself and my business. Well, I'll just round off right now by saying that I congratulate all the graduates. Please go back to your notes. Use your notes after the graduation. It doesn't stop there. And Do Take Action as so that they are with us for life. Yes, they are with us for life. After the training, all the things that were thrown up as challenges, they are trying to give us solutions to them. One of such is the one that the compliance desk. If you don't have such compliance, if you have challenges with your compliance, the paper compliance tools, go and join them on that desk. They will provide who will take you to where you want to be. Another thing is that we need more of collaboration. All of us must collaborate. Somebody called me from amongst my cohort members. She's not in insurance. I think she's in trading or something. She saw the bid advert for NMPC, and she put it on the platform that she wants to collaborate. Who is interested in this? Then everybody said, call Femi. I didn't even know. Somebody now called and said, your name is mentioned on the platform. Talk to this person. So I went back to the platform and I saw that and I called her. And she was very upset. We'll collaborate. How can we collaborate? We're looking at it. That bid has gone. Other ones will come in. We're looking at how many of us can collaborate. The truth is that we need to help ourselves as women. If 2 women are excelling and 80 women are still at the background, we've not done anything. And that's the ambition, or that's the focus of UN Women and Do Take Action. Please, let's collaborate. Let's assist ourselves. Let's pull ourselves up together. Together, we all win. Again, I say congratulations. I wish all of you the very best. I'm open to discussion and I'm open to collaboration. Thank you very much. I clap for all of you. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Because I know the journey was not easy.
So much,
was not easy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful testimony. I want to say
You're
very
welcome.
big thank you to the UN Women for making this a reality. I mean, the UN Women has really been a great help to pushing this program, and I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you, Dr. Emeka, for pushing it till this very moment, and I believe we're going to be going far. Even more, we'll be having more women having such testimonies going forward. Thank you so much. So the next person is Madam Rashida Umar. So she's going to be coming up to tell us about her success story, how she was able to win a bid. So, Madam Rashida, you have the floor. Please kindly unmute and talk to us, please. Are you with us, Madam Rashidat? Okay, while we wait for Madam Rashidat, Madam Precious here would like to give a little comment on what Madam Olufemi has just said. So, Madam Precious, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ndifreke. Thank you. You've been such an amazing community lead throughout this program. I'm so happy that we are bringing in testimonials from our first cohorts. When our second caller, like, oh, this training, oh my God. I'm happy that you heard from the horse's mouth, the first people who came before you. It was more tedious for them. And you could see that those hard work paid. So if their hard work, we're going to hear more testimonials from the first cohorts and how they won their bids. Now, if they did not put in that hard work and follow through that process, she said it's 7 years of applying for bids, but she understood that during the program, she understood some little principles. She understood the mind of the bids, how to approach these bids. She understood how the assessors thinks. She understood how networking plays. She added all of these bids, and this is where she is today, right? Congratulations, Madam Olufemi. We're so proud of you. We're really so proud of you, and can't wait to hear more testimonials. So as you're listening to these testimonials, just pick out those things they did rightly. I'm happy that we have all applied for bids, so we can't wait to call you up during the next cohort to give your own testimonials. All right, over to you, Ndifreke.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Precious, for that wonderful comments. You've heard from her. you know what to do next. So moving forward, I'll be calling on Madam Princess to give us a success story. So Madam Princess, kindly go ahead. You have the floor, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here. I have seen the hard work of everybody here. I can speak specifically to the ladies in the services group. When I sort of started this training, I had done other, like I had been into procurement before now, right? But I did not understand the concept of the e-procurement, right? So that's basically where this training came in, right? It's sort of brought like an amazing opportunity for not just me but my team as well, because my company is run by three ladies and we have like little to no experience in procurement. So we just wanted to see what it was. We've been bidding for projects right before now, but we haven't, like just like everyone said, we haven't been getting projects. So it's either because we don't have this document or we don't have this document, or I don't know. It's always one thing or the other. And like everyone has mentioned, I always thought that you need to know someone in the organization, or you need to have like maybe an inside person before you can get certain contracts. But during the training, I sort of learned about like the intricacies of the bidding process, right? I remember when we spoke about the importance of compliance in terms of getting all your documents ready, and also like developing like winning proposals as well. So having like heard all of this and gone through like the trainings, to be honest, I did not attend every other classes, but I had to like listen to the recordings, and they were actually very useful as well. And I sort of noticed that the needs assessment test, that's the pre-survey, also helped them shape the classes, which was really also really wonderful. And with the knowledge I gained, I sort of applied those principles to a bidding opportunity, right? That kind of arose during like the training program, and it was about like doing like a research project actually. So we had to also do our own in-house research. We had to plan, and then we had to put our documents together, because to be honest, before I joined this, we started putting our documents together, but I didn't know the specific documents needed to actually share a bid, or to how would you like put your proposal together that it will fully align with maybe like the client's requirements or wherever you're sending the proposal to. It also, this training also like sort of like gave me like technical skills, right, in terms of like marketing, visibility. How can you like sort of put your product out there? I remember when we were reviewing people's websites and all of that, and I had to find like a software that could also review. So those things also gave me an idea as well on all of that. I just want to say the program was not just equipping with like knowledge, but also kind of boosted my confidence that women can do it too. Right. I can actually talk to people about stuff relating to procurement and all of that now. Unlike before when I was like a newbie and all of that. Having secured this contract, I'm really grateful to the opportunity, right, to have participated in the Do and UN Women training. It has not just only just opened our eyes to a lot of things, but it has also opened a door that I believe that my team and I are going to continue like working towards to ensure that it's open. So I just want to express my sincere gratitude to everyone on the team for the remarkable training program, and also providing individuals like me with a platform to grow and excel in our like respective fields. Because trust me, actually for my group, I can say that people did not just only learn about procurement, but they learned about other things. And I can say that I'm confident in the skills and knowledge that I've also gained from this training. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, and thank you to everyone on my group as well, because I learned a lot from you ladies. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Princess, for that wonderful testimony. We really appreciate you for that. Okay, Madam Rashida Tumar, I don't know if you're ready for us. Kindly take the floor. Madam Rashida.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yeah, my name is Rashidat Umar. I'm the CEO in a Special Enterprise Limited. We're into fish farming and agro processing and rice supply. Joining this program has really exposed me to a lot of things. I thought I wasn't, I don't know what I was doing earlier when I thought of supplying rice. But when I joined this program, I was like, okay, there's other ways I could do this. As much as I don't have the other requirements, it will take me like 3 to 4 months to get all of them in place. So what I did, I had this confidence already. During the course of the class, talking about how you can go and present your bid, how you should do your bid, as you do your bidding, everything. So I was so confident enough. So what I did was to put my profile together, prepare my financial analysis on each of my products, all the products I could supply. So I walk into schools, government schools that are boarding schools. I walked into those schools and submitted my profile. I told them I was into rice supply. You're like, okay, you need to. I said, well, this particular one, is within your capacity. You don't need much approval, because this food supply, ordinarily you go to market to get them. But I'm bringing them to your doorstep to you with good price and good products as well. So I submitted and I collected their contact. I went to like 4 different schools, submitted those profiles and all. While I was like, because if I need to come and do bigger projects, I need some evidence. And the fact that at this point, I don't even have evidence of jobs done in the past, then why not use this opportunity, since these ones are not requesting for your school, they are not requesting for your annual returns, they are not requesting for other certificates. I don't NSITF, ITF. Do I have my ITF, NSITF? I don't have any ITF and PENCOM. So these are the 2 that were remaining for me to get. So I was not like, okay, fine. These particular ones are within 1 million to 500,000. So the bursar in the school can approve this supply. And I gave them this understanding that I know how it runs, that they don't need to tell me that they need to go to head office and all that. So I submitted. Then some other NGOs that actually know they have 1 or 2 suppliers, they do. I just sent in their email that I do this supply. I supply rice in large quantity, knowing fully well that this festive period, most people will be doing gift pack. They'll be doing end of the year party. And my expertise is around supplying rice. And I have like I have group of friends that will do events too as well. So okay, if they give us contract of supplying them the food, they will share and everything. So my friends can take charge and all that. So I said, actually, I was the one that was even asking, do you have this opportunity? Do you have this opportunity? And luckily for me, one of the schools I submitted in, 2 actually called. One was for 6 months. I supplied them 50 bags of rice. I've supplied 2 bags. They are on holiday. I'm supplying the 3rd batch in January. The second one, they actually gave me this kind of very bogus view and all that. So it was above 5 million. I was like, okay, I don't have the capacity and the payment period is 30 days. I was like, okay, let me settle down by January when I have everything right. I can see how I can get understanding with my bank and see how they can facilitate these bigger projects for me. Then the other food one came. I'm even going to execute tomorrow. I'm already working towards executing that one tomorrow. My boys are all setting up and everything. It's really a very great opportunity for me, because I wouldn't have had this confidence in myself that I can actually walk up to some office and tell them I can supply this, I can do this. But Do Take Action and UN Women gave me this kind of like, you can do it, girl, because we're doing it. In our group, I could remember late nights when we are up, thanks to Madam OK, she made her Zoom line available to us. 1 o'clock, we are calculating financial, we are doing technical bits. I was like, if we could do this, then what's remaining for us? It's just for us to just get in there, send those documents and wait for them to just give approval and all that. Thanks to my team, they really made it happen, because I wouldn't have really had this confidence in myself, because if I don't have teams that were willing to work, at some point, one of the team members will just say, you take charge of this. I'll be like, how will I do this? But at the end of the day, I crack my brain, check online. In the course of the course, they keep telling us that there's nothing ChatGPT could not do. There's some certain things, I'll just go to ChatGPT, I'll just ask, and this is it. And I was just prompting, asking questions that were ready, and they were giving me. So that was even how I was able to build my profile. And I've been able to build profile from some of my friends. I said, you can build your profile. You don't need to talk too much. Just show them your profile. They will tell all you have done, the records of everything you've done and everything, and they will be glad to call you. So I was so glad when the other school called me and I did that supply, the second one, and those ones, I do the supply, they pay immediately. We're working towards the 3rd one. And after 6 months, they said, if I do well, they will add up more for me. Either maybe the provision, now I'm just doing rice, 50 bags, either the provision or the vegetable oil and all that. So my intention is in January, I'm going to move around every school. Then while I've filed for my NSITF for year 2023. So by January, I'm going to start working on the PENCOM and the ITF and all that. Then for my own personal business, my store. Oh my God. I've been creating lots of content. I've been doing a lot. I've been so intentional. Everybody are like, what are you doing these days? I'm like, if you know the school I've been to, and in one school, now you cannot really understand what is going on there, but don't worry. So my own recommendation, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, is please give us opportunity to bring those one or two friends of ours that have experienced this with us to come and experience too as well, to understand what we have really gone through this past few months, how it has changed our lives, our business. Because for me, it has changed my personal life, my business life, and my procurement life, because I call it procurement life, because supplying 50 bags of rice and you get this particular profit at a go, as in there's enough for you to pay your workers that month, enough for you to go and enjoy for a bit of time. You know, day-to-day markets, you can't get such profits that you'll be able to do other things with. But with this supply, you're able to get enough to be able to do more things with something you cannot do on a normal. You can do it now because you know the profit that just came in is big. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. I can go on and on and on and on because this has been life changing for me. That's why you can see me dressed all happy. Everybody in my house are asking, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" So I'm having an online graduation party. That's why I'm all glammed up like this. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. UN Women that do take action. I am very grateful for this opportunity. I'll do more. I'm working towards doing more in the come 2024. Thank you.
Key into their testimonies and do the needful. All right. If you need assistance, please kindly reach out to. I can see the collaborations on the group. Everyone is willing to help. So please don't shy away. If you have any questions, if you need any assistance, kindly reach out so we can take this procurement game to the next level. Women are dominating, and the UN women are on hands making this a reality. So let's take advantage of this opportunity. So, like I said, that we're going to be having lots of dignitaries on our graduation ceremony. That's to show that we are all special. So right now, I'm going to be bringing up our faculty. He was really amazing during our classes. He was awesome. He was so great in class. I mean, the accessibility he gave to every woman during the course of the training was really, really, really awesome. So he's in a person of Mr. Fatai Idowu. So I'm going to be reading a brief biography of himself. For those of you who don't really know what he does, so I'm going to be reading it out before he comes to give us his goodwill message. All right, Mr. Fatai Idowu is the Director General of the Lagos State Procurement Agency. He attended the University of Ibadan, where he graduated with a degree in agriculture and a master's degree in information science at the African Regional Center for Information Science, University of Ibadan. Mr. Fatai's career in public service began as a seed officer at the Lagos State Agricultural Development Project in 1992. Over the years, he held various roles, including serving as a subject matter specialist, program secretary for the special program for food security, and a procurement officer for the Commercial Agricultural Development Project, a World Bank assisted project. In 2012, he integrated into the mainstream civil service of Lagos State as a procurement officer. He later became the acting general manager of the Lagos State Public Procurement Agency in May 2016, eventually being confirmed as the substantive general manager in December 2018. So you can see the caliber of dignitaries that we've brought into this program. This is as a result of the UN Women, because they like everything being done to perfection. So we bring the best of the very best of them to the program. So I want you all to make welcome our wonderful DG and faculty to give us a wonderful goodwill message. You have the floor, sir. Thank you.
Time has been wasted with.
All right. Hello, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. And I've followed the testimony, and I'm particularly happy that I've been part of it. So I congratulate all of you today.
Hello, sir. I think we just lost Mr. Fatai, but he will be coming up next sometime later. So when he is up, we are gonna bring him back on. So right now we are going to be taking the feedback from the women on the specific aspects of the training that has proven most beneficial to them. So that's the segment we are going to be running right now. So we have Madam Okay first to come on board to tell us the positive thing she has gained from this training so far. So Madam Okay, kindly unmute and talk to us about your experience so far. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon and congratulations to us all. Thank God we are where we are today. Please permit me to be without my video. I'm actually somewhere in another United Nations program where I'm involved. I'm holed up in a place to quickly do this so that I can go back to them. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you so much, UN Women and Do Take Action. Well, in the realm of branding, cleaning, and entrepreneurial development where I operate, the affirmative procurement training has been a game changer for my businesses. The emphasis on understanding, and navigating the procurement has significantly also enhanced our ability in Coastal Group to secure contracts, even from people we have already bypassed and thought that, oh, we are not even going to have anything to do with these ones. Okay, so it has enabled us to go back. We have the ability now to secure contracts with them. 2024 is looking very good. We've been able to form partnerships, and we've also met with a lot of government personnel. Mr. Fatai here has been my brother, my personal brother, since we met on this platform, and he's such an amazing person. That's one of my gains in this course, this training. I've learned quite a lot, I've learned quite a lot of new things. I've also gained a lot of insight into things that I even thought I knew, but now I could easily relate to that. Yeah, I'm right, for doing things the way I did them because of what I also learned here. I've learned quite a lot, like I said. They do take actions, ways of getting their feedbacks. Either you like it or not, they want the feedbacks, has further helped me in learning to provide targeted feedbacks, in proposals, targeted feedbacks from the staff, from the management team, because that's what I got from the Do Take Action as well. This has not only strengthened our beats, but it has also fostered positive relationships with our clients and with the staff. This newfound skill that is of targeted feedbacks, please let me double underline that, because normally you just apply for bids and then you're like, well, they will reply us, but right now we are looking at, we are doing it rightly. We are putting it in properly because we need the feedbacks, and we are targeting the kind of feedbacks that we need. So it's a newfound skill, actually, and it has proven invaluable in creating a more competitive and sustainable business model for us. All in all, I can clearly say that the trainings focused on affirmative procurement has empowered me, particularly as the head of the group, to strategically position my businesses for success significantly in this very, very dynamic market that we play in. So once again, I want to say a very big thank you to UN Women, to Do Take Action, to our Vice Chancellor, Madam Precious, the head of department, Madam Bassi, and all the wonderful people, the wonderful women in my groups. I belong to so many groups, Group 1, Group 3, Group 4. You are all the VVP. You are amazing women. I will not forget all of you in a hurry. We are still here. We are still here to support one another. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam. Okay, for that wonderful, wonderful speech. We really appreciate you. All right, the next person I'll be coming on board is Madam Uju. Madam Uju, you have the floor, please. We are running out of time, so let's just make it as quick as possible, please. 2 minutes, Madam Uju. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon. Congratulations to everybody graduating today. I want to share, I learned so much from this training, and the part that really highlighted for me was learning how to get our compliance documents. During the course of this training, I also was able to get my tax clearance certificate. I was so happy when that came out. So the training, made me understand the importance of having all these documents and how it would further help me and my business grow and do better. Another aspect was the part where we had to begin to apply for the bids. I don't know anything about bids before, never learned anything. I hear about procurement, and just like other speakers had spoken earlier, you just feel it is something for people who know people in government. And it was surprising to see how these bid and tenders flying all over the place. And I was shocked to see that anybody could just apply, and we all are open to all the opportunities. And I was able to seek for some in my group, and we were able to apply for them together as a group. I worked with amazing women, and we all did great. And it was interesting to see that with each bid application, we got better, we felt more confident, and we could easily just take up a project, and within 2 days, we've submitted. It became that easy from something that seemed so big and so out of reach. And then it was like we were looking for bids all over the place and we applied. And by the time we did the 6th one, and I sent out a link, I said, let's do number 7. We're like, and of course, we all had other things to do, assignments and all that. It was very interesting working with a group of people I worked with. I learned so much with the application process, knowing that each bid was unique in terms of its requirements and the documents you needed to submit them with. Interestingly, some of them didn't require any particular special documents or support documents. All they needed was your expertise to deliver. They could be that simple, like the experience Madam Rashida shared. And, each bid just came up with something very unique, and we had to find a way to go about it. Some bids were very challenging. Even in the process of seeking out bids, we saw very outrageous requirements. You just find which you could easily work with. Or if you have somebody you could partner with, it was that simple. And you find out that the more you continue to do this, the better you get at it. At some point, you will know these are the kind of bids I should go after, or this I could work with people, or this I should not even bother at all. So all this I learned. And then another part, it was, I don't know if it's part of the training, but for me, it was all part of it. My GDC project. Okay, so I had to, because they call it a community project, I had to go out to my community, and it is my community among the young girls and the boys in the community. I see a lot of things I feel that should be addressed, and I've been thinking of a way to reach out and see if I can lend my voice in one way or another. So I reached out to a school in my community and I spoke to them, and it was amazing the reception I got. They were so welcoming, and within 5 days they helped me, the school with the team helped me to set up everything we needed. I was surprised, and they said, "Are you ready to do this within this period?" I said, "Yes, I'll get my team and then we'll do it." They said, "Because after this we have exams and we can't do anything." I said, "We're going to do it." And we went there. So the topic was "She is a Leader." It's bringing opportunity of leadership, or having girls, young girls, to get into position of leaderships in their communities, in the school, starting from even learning how to become a prefect. So I went there. I was able to discuss with the school principal. I let her know what we're going to be talking about. Of course, there was the part where she had to do the welcome address and all that. Everybody fell into their different roles and delivered amazingly well. I have been working with young people, girls especially, although boys and girls, but I was surprised that we held a 2 hours workshop, and at the end of the 2 hours, they were willing to continue. They wanted to stay. Whenever I'm discussing or having anything with youth, teenagers, maximum 1 hour, because I know their time, attention span is very small, but we're here for 2 hours and they were giving me feedbacks. They wanted us to continue, but we had to end. And I could see the hunger and the yearning for them to want to learn more and be more. And I was surprised the kind of questions they were asking. And of course, they asked us if we could come back again, if we could do this again. I tried to tell them that we will try, and see how we could do it. They tried to see if we could reach out to other schools and all that. I said, okay, we could do it. But for me, the fulfilling part was knowing that these young girls were willing to become more, to become better. And it was such humbling experience for me. I hope to go back. I'm talking with my friends. I know my time is up. I'm talking with my friends and we're going to do more. Thank you very much. I learned a lot, but these were the highlights for me. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and UN Women.
Thank you so much, Madam Uju. You look so beautiful. I love your graduation attire. Thank you so much. All right, next on the list is Madam Funke. So, Madam Funke, kindly come on board and talk to us very briefly. We've spent a whole lot of time here. So, let's hear you, Madam Funke. Kindly unmute and talk to us, please.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, women. I'm so excited to be here. And in my office with me, I have Ifoma Estelaimo Kegu, aka Omel Cleaning, and she's here with me. We have a bottle of wine here as well, and we are popping champagne on behalf of everybody. We have cakes that we are cutting for all of you. So we are celebrating all the women. I want to say thank you so much for the Do Take Action program, and I want to say thank you to the United Nations Women as well. So before now, my own situation has been that, yes, we bid both at international project levels, government and private. But I have to say that the Do Women program has been a wake-up call. I think my people and I, we've been sleeping giants. So it's like waking up the giants in us, knowing that we've been on the UNGM, for example, for forever, but we were not really active. My people don't really actively go there, or when they see something they think is complex. But you see, sitting here, it has now become part of the deliverables for the team. And we are doing our strategy session and budget for this year. And I have a portion for components for UN agencies procurement. So is that serious? And it's been very amazing. And I was also saying that before now, we just stay on the UNGM. Now I know that we even need to move to quantum. Okay. And you see the access, the contact that the program has also given us. Precious, I want to say thank you to Madam Precious. I don't know how you people do it. Sometimes I feel for you, managing different women with different temperaments, different objectives, different motives, but I have to give it to you. And I have to say, well done. And I've met wonderful people on the program. Some were my old friends before that I reconnected with. Some that I'm connected with on several other programs that we were not close. Now you've given me a very large family from different groups. Even when I went to Abuja, I saw a lot of other women. Group 3, yes. Group 1, now that I'm part of you. Group 4, I just want to say thank you. For me, most importantly, is the network, the connection, the love, the can-do spirit that we've awoken together as women. And I've learned a lot working with different people. For me, it's more of social skills and capital as well. And the impact of my business. Yes, we won a couple of bids in the process and we've applied for, but let's keep it short here. So all the faculty you brought, I want to say thank you. To all the women in the north, in the west, in the south, in the east that I've connected with, I love you all. And together we will do it, We are just starting. The sky is even not the beginning for us. We can't say it's even the limit. It's just the beginning. So thank you, Do Women. Thank you, UN Women. Do take action. Everybody, all the wonderful women on the program. I'm so happy that I met you all. And thank you so much and all the best as we go and make all of us shine. Thank you for this opportunity. Bye. Don't worry, we share our wine with you. E-wine in the group. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Madam Funke. I can see the vibe, the graduation vibe going on there. That's really awesome. So without wasting so much of our time, we'll take Madam Ruby lastly. Madam Ruby, kindly talk to us about your experience so far, ma. You're good to go, right?
Good afternoon, ladies. Congratulations to everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. And doing business in Nigeria is kind of tough. And when you listen to other women's problems in their process of doing business, gives you the kind of like inspiration and motivation that you don't own the problems in the world. There are also others that are having difficulty in their lives. So with my experience with this program in WEEAP, when I got the notification that I'm part of it, being, not a Black woman, I was so opportuned to be part of this and grateful already for the opportunity. I would say that I gained a lot in this program, not just on the aspect of procurement, because before now, I have worked in the government for 10 years in my home country as a bid secretariat, procurement secretariat. So in my kind of work, we assess contractors and suppliers on pre-qualification. So I had the idea of procurement. I know that establishing a business, procurement is really, really an opportunity to make your millions, your billions that you're looking for as a businesswoman. However, I was kind of like coming from a country that has a history of bureaucracy, and coming to another country who has that, bureaucracy too, was kind of like seeing that procurement wasn't the right fit for getting the achievements or the targets that you want to achieve. But it changed the narrative of the concept of the story, that there is really something in procurement, especially when I met the women here in this program, their experiences in the past experiences, how they were doing procurement, and learning also that it is possible. It is possible. You don't have to have connections, contacts to be able to achieve that one. So what do Take Action UN Women this WEEAP program made is to make the documents even easy accessible through the compliance desk. And the fear of the unknown, that maybe I won't get my documents in order, maybe it's expensive to get those documents, maybe it's impossible for me to get it, has been set aside. It has opened the doors to make to have the possibilities. So growing up with growing up as the eldest of the family, and we are all women, I was surrounded by aunties who are women. My grandfathers and my dad has prepared me to be empowered, and I think it's a gift that I could also share to all the women in here. I would also like to appreciate my teammates in Group 1 for giving me this platform, the opportunity, not just to help each other on the procurement, but also to have that connectivity and camaraderie. Truthfully, being in the sector of agriculture where it's a man's world, as a woman founder, woman entrepreneur, not a Nigerian by citizenship. I mean, it's difficult to really have real friends, and it's been nice that I found friends in this accelerator program, in this program. So on that note, in addition, I've been able to really maximize the potential of digital tools like Canva, ChatGPT. I don't have to go to another third party to pay for business proposals or to prepare my profile. On this note, if I get my first win bid in the agricultural sector, Du will be the first that I'm going to celebrate it with. I'll just bust into your office that, hey, I got this bid and I want to toast this wine. I want to slice this cake together with Du women, along with the other women. So I'm most grateful, and I pray that the envies, the doubts, the fears, or whatever it is, the negativity among women will be set aside, because we need to change the narrative of the procurement space by increasing our numbers and our statistics. And me personally, in CHE Agritech Africa, I am committed to uplift every woman that I have encountered, and the more women that I will encounter in my journey of doing business, to show my gratitude that I was able to do business in Nigeria. Thank you so much. Women building women. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you so much, Madam Ruby. We are really glad to have you here. Thank you for that wonderful speech you just made. So we're moving over to Madam Comfort. Madam Comfort, kindly share your experience with us. Please, let's make it a little bit snappy so we can go and eat our graduation rice. All right, thank you. You have the floor, Madam Comfort.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to everyone graduating today, and thanks for inspiring us with all your the success stories, and well done to the DO team. So what I would say is, you know that saying that women don't support women? The UN Women and Do Procurement program has been able to, I'm looking for the right word. I'm looking for the right word to use, but so for me, it doesn't hold water anymore. Like in our own time, I would say that I'm actually happy to see that women can actually really work together and support one another. So for me, the experience, I love the program design in itself, in the fact that, in the sense that it was actually responsive. I believe that, because from a program perspective, I believe that this program was actually need-based, because when Madam Precious spoke, she mentioned the statistics, the data. As per the gap, that's only 1% of women. And in order to increase this gap and to bridge that gap, the DO team designed, collaborating with the UN Women, a need-based intervention to ensure that this capacity was strengthened. Initially, I wanted to give up, but I love the amazing Group 4 who actually did not allow me to give up, because it was quite challenging from the start, especially because I had no prior experience before this program on procurement. I've always seen it. I had never considered it at all. But again,
because we are in an era where we need to expand, our revenue. I felt, okay, you know what, this is an area of my organization take on. By the way, I'm the founder of Employees Foundation. So we're looking to, expand to that area, regardless of the fact that we did not have all the documents in place. I love how even women from other groups were willing to join our group 4, to provide us with the resources, required by leveraging their own companies, name, and experiences, to apply, ensuring that no one was left behind. The experience holistically was actually impactful for me, and I believe for other women. I share in that success story, and trust me, we are just a notch behind, getting a bid opportunity for ourselves as an organization. So, but before I leave, one of the things I'll actually like to make a recommendation. One of the things I would like to say here is that the DO team should actually endeavor to ensure that people who are in different subgroups, either service or product, or the two, like group 4 was both service and product based, like should ensure that members of the group participate. In the event that they are not participating actively, perhaps the program could be designed in a manner that such participants could be, taken over or forward to the next cohort, just to ensure that because there's a way that energy affects the other person. So for me, if I'm in a group where certain people are not participating, like I feel really tired, overwhelmed, and I don't want to continue. But thanks to everyone, and thanks to Madam Uju, Rashidat, everyone whom we did all of this together, who were highly participatory during the program. God bless you all. Well done, the team, and thank you, UN Women.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Comfort, for that wonderful review. I want to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for honoring us with your presence, for speaking and telling us on how we can better make this program in the next coming cohort. Thank you so much for that. So right now, we're moving over to the very biggest of them all, the award session. So sit back. You never can tell. You might be one of the awardees. All right, I'll be calling my very own Madam Genevieve. She was a community lead for Cohort 1, and she did a massive, great job there. So I'd like to leave to her to for the award session. All right. Thank you so much, Madam Genevieve. You have the floor.
Thank you so much, Madam Defrekabas. Good afternoon to you, amazing women and our procurement bosses. I am happy to be in your midst again. I did my first contact with you during the induction, and I'm happy to be back here on your graduation. Congratulations. I am giving you my own rounds of applause. Quickly, let's dive into the award. But before we do that, I have a request to make from you. We are going to give 3 claps. I will tell you who we are giving these claps to, but the last, which is going to be the best, will be reserved for the most special and outstanding person. By the way, I have been here in the last 1 hour looking around to see if there is any place that's sharing puff. I know even if you don't want to begin to share your graduation rice by now, you should have at least they're giving us some shops to, keep ourselves busy. But I can see that our women have turned off their videos. Could you please, turn on your videos for me, and let's get this fun and exciting. Yeah, all right. I can see more women popping on my stream. Great. Madam Yemisi, welcome. Madam Catherine, welcome. Madam Olufin, welcome. Madam Boshun Solarin. Yes, this is becoming exciting. Okay. Oh, I can see Madam Fumilayo Morenke is already eating her graduation. No wonder she did put up her video. Now we are getting there. Oh, you guys have been eating, and that's why you turned off your videos. Even Madam Abraham, all of you are just eating and you turned off. Even Madam Boshin Solarin. Madam Lord Abinora, I can see you. Welcome. That is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for honoring this request of mine. Yes, it is the time to give away to our women. And I said I'm going to make a request. So the first request will be that we give a round of applause to the UN women. Please, you can unmute your mic if you wish to. If you don't wish to, wherever you are, just give a round of applause for the UN women. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is beautiful. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing that. Yes, even in the comment section, you can also throw in your own claps there. We all catch it. Yes, yes, yes. Pretty good. All right. The second, we'll be going to do take action. The community lead, the facilitators, the faculty members, everyone coming from do take action that has made this program a success. Can we all give them a round of applause? Great. Thank you so much, Madam Akin Doru Oluwakemi. Thank you to everyone. I am glad you are able to give that ovation and clap to UN Women and Do. The last one has been reserved for the best and the most outstanding person. I know you all are wondering who is that. It is worthy to be mentioned that the last clap and the best is reserved for you who has participated in this program. So please give yourself a round of applause. Well done, well done, well done. It is not easy being 3 months on an intensive training and taking it to the end. You all are dodged. I am amazed. I am happy. I am excited for the next level you all are going to, your businesses, your life. In fact, I believe this program has also transformed a part of your life. What you thought you are not able to do, you see yourself doing it. So a big congratulations. You can dance, you can clap for yourself, you can blow your trumpets, you can blow whistle, whatever that makes you happy and excited at this moment. That is what I want you to do for taking it on for the past 3 months. Well done, well done, well done. All right, thank you so much for gracing me. I'm still seeing beautiful faces popping up. Madam Olu Asheyi, okay. Madam Ifoma Ansel, Madam Joy. Even my little baby here is also clapping for you all. That is to show that she also understands what you women, our great and our amazing entrepreneurs have ventured into for the past 3 months. All right, let's move quickly to the award section. We begin the award today with the best graduating students. Interesting. Our best graduating student is no other person than Madam Ruby Ross. Congratulations to you for being the best graduating student. Yay! That is so beautiful. I can see how the women are excited. That is to show that you really deserve to be the best graduating student of Cohort 2 in the UN Women XDO WEEAP training program. Okay, the next will be the best group presentation. Every group outdid themselves, but in the course of this program, one group stood out, and that group would be Group 3. Hey, if you're in Group 3, can you all dance? Yeah, I can see Group 3 members. Madam Olanike, you are more than excited. Even Madam Toyin Madu, Madam Francisca Ogunlade. Yay, Group 3 members are really, really excited. Group 3, I know the way your shoulders have risen now, the way you're bragging, the way you're, trying to show. I love that. I love that for you. Other groups, you are all amazing. You are all outstanding. Believe you me. But then Group 3 have to take the award for today, and that is it. Okay, we go over to the most dedicated students. Meanwhile, before I came on here, I told myself that anywhere I see one of the women who I have, always struggled with pronouncing her name, that I'm going to pronounce it properly today. And the award for one of the most dedicated students is going to Madam Olaoshebikon. Okay. Congratulations to you, Madam Olaoshebikon. Another of our dedicated students is Madam Doris Obodu. Congratulations to you, Madam Doris Obodu. We also have here Madam Ene Victoria Ishaku. Congratulations to you, Madam Ene Victoria. Yes, another of our dedicated students is Madam Adora Ofora. Beautiful name with a great reading. Madam Adora, congratulations to you. I also have Madam Boshun Sholarin. Congratulations to you, Madam Boshun Sholarin. There are other of our women who we have categorized under the honorable mention category. That would be Madam Ruby Royce. Congratulations, you deserve this honorable mention. We also have Dr. Funke Medun. Congratulations to you, Dr. Funke. You deserve this honorable mention. We also have Madam Adora Ofora. Congratulations for this honorable mention. We have Madam Rashidat Uma Umezi. Congratulations, Madam Rashidat. Madam Boshun Sholarin, congratulations to you. You deserve this honorable mention. Madam Mina Obanga, congratulations. You deserve the honorable mention. We also have here again Madam Doris Obodu. Congratulations. This is so beautiful having you here and, making sure that you deserve this honorable mention. That's not all. We still have some of our women too who were dedicated and who deserve the honorable mention. We have Madam Benita Afolabi. Congratulations to you, Madam Benita Afolabi. We have Madam Hafsat Buha. Congratulations, Madam Hafsat. We have Madam Ijoma Chikezie. Congratulations to you, Madam Ijoma Chikezie. We also have Madam Fakude Bukola. Congratulations, Madam Fakude Bukola. We also have Madam Ifoma Estrella. Congratulations to you, Madam Ifoma Estrella. Well, the remaining of the awards goes to all of you for being amazing and for being outstanding. I can see the comment section is bubbling, and I will encourage you to go to the comment section, give a big hug, a big congratulations to all of our women who have been mentioned for the award, both the most dedicated students, the best graduating students, the best group, and our women who got on our honorable mention. With that, I round off the award section. Thank you, God bless you, and see you at the top. You wait for the Freke to be back. You can begin to share your rice in the background. I didn't even see any canopy or tent mounted. Or those who are really into the big celebration did turn off their cameras. I think there is a little glitch at the end, which should be fixed, and I believe she'll be back soon. All right, she's here. Okay.
I'm back. All right, thank you so much, Madam Genevieve, for that wonderful award session. Wow, you all are truly amazing. I can see that. I mean, it's really awesome seeing how far you've gone. And man, you all, even if you didn't get to win any award, just know you are our superhero. You are our best super unicorn. The fact that your name wasn't mentioned there doesn't mean you are not a winner. So I just want to congratulate everyone who has won an award. And I say, I hope that you succeed in every aspect of your life going forward. So the next thing on our list, okay, we already had our DG come up to talk earlier on. So, okay, I think we don't have him anymore. So right now I'm going to be calling on our compliance help desk to come and tell us a little about what we do in the compliance section. So I have with me Madam Ramat Suleiman to talk to us about that. Thank you. Sit back and enjoy yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. As mentioned by our community lead, my name is Ramat Suleiman. I'm the help desk from Do Take Action. The Do Compliance Help Desk is a support system that assists UN women participants in adhering and understanding regulatory requirements, policies, and standards. We provide guidance, information, and resolution of compliance-related queries to ensure that the UN women operates between the established legal and regulatory framework. So the main purpose of establishing this desk by the Do Take Action as my team is to ensure that we address inquiries, resolve issues, and maintain a proactive approaches to meeting compliance obligation in their respective industry and domain. So we are here to assist the UN women participants, our dearest unicorn, to help resolve any issues that may be procurement-related issues. So the benefits of being compliant, although we all know the most important benefits of being compliant is the requirement for bid application. However, aside from the requirement for bid application, there are other benefits a company derived by being compliant. Such benefit varies from the legal protection, trust building, reputation enhancement, stability for growth, and ethical framework. The word ethical framework is one of the most important, apart from the requirement for bid, obviously, because for businesses without the main statutory documents, the PENCOM, the NSITF, the ITF, the PCC, the BPP is like a tree without enough branches. So the benefits of the Do Compliance Help Desk, that's where we do Take Action come in on the help desk. So we ensure to provide a seamless renewal processes for all the UN women participants. The prompt resolution of compliance issue. I think on that prompt resolution, some of the participants can attest to that. We've been doing that lately. Accessibility of professional advice, timely generation of certificates, and accessibility to operations and accounting templates. My network just went off. Okay. So how this work is, for next year, our compliance desk will be up and running and ready to tackle each inquiry. Numerous inquiry varies from different industry and domain, where we will provide facilitation to our women for their certificates renewal. During this process, based on your need, a list of documents will be requested for you to provide to the help desk assistant for this purpose. To ensure a quick compliance process, we advise a prompt provision of the documents. Please be aware that the liability of a company, a company is acquiring or accruing will have to be paid directly by you to the government account. We at the Do Compliance Help Desk look forward to receiving your calls and tackling all related issues and the renewal of the documents. Thank you once again and happy graduation to our dearest unicorn. Over to you, Ms. Bassi.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Ramat. You see, the UN Women and Do has you covered in all directions. So if it comes to compliance, we're here. If it comes to the training, we're also here to help you through. So I want you to take advantage of all these opportunities that has been laid out for us all. All right. Like I said earlier on, we have our able DG here who was supposed to speak. So I'm so sorry, sir, that we kept you for this long. Please kindly, you have the floor, please. Kindly go ahead with your goodwill message, sir.
Hello, good evening. I'm so sorry. I'm multitasking like you taught me. I'm multitasking. I'm enjoying every bit of the meeting. So let me once again congratulate all the graduates. I don't want to be mentioning names, but I congratulate you all, and I pray along with you that haven't secured necessary knowledge to participate in a bidding process. The sky is just the beginning for you. So when the package is right, when the documentation is right, when the price is right, the competition becomes easier for you. So I want to encourage you that as we enter into another year, to let us continue to present ourselves in a manner with the courage that we will emerge victorious in as many of these process that we are participating. I congratulate every one of us who are graduating today, and I wish all of us the best in our various endeavors as we proceed into another year. Compliment of the season. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Let's take to our chat box and appreciate our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful faculty and DG for coming on today's graduation ceremony. He took out time out of his busy schedule to be with us today. So let's take to our chat box and appreciate him for being so wonderful during class and after the class. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, thank you. I can see and I trust he is seeing your thanks on the chat box. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us today. So right now we have one person who has done significantly well during the course of this training. She was able to win a huge bid, and we're going to be asking her to come on board and to share her success stories with us, so we can also gain from experience how it went, and how it's going currently. So you're welcome, Madam Halima Garba. You have the floor, please. Kindly go ahead with your testimonial, please. Madam Halima, are you with us? Oh, okay. We have her now.
How are you? Good afternoon, all. Congratulations.
So much. Thank you so much for coming on board today.
Yes, thank you. My name is Halima Garba. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, my name is Halima Garba. I'm proud to say that I'm one of the successful. I bidded and I got successful. We've done our supplies, and we're awaiting our payment right now. So, ladies, this is a very, very, very important platform that showed us, how to open the light for us, really. We've been struggling for 20 years. We didn't know how to get to that next level until we attended this training with Do Academy. So we really thank you, Do Academy. And I congratulate you all, and I wish you a successful journey. Thank you. I hope you could hear me.
Yes, we did hear you. So, just tell us a little about the bid you won, how you came about it, how the program has helped you so far, how it helped you in all the processes, just basically every information we need to know, ma'am.
Okay. After the training, we bidded for like 7 projects, and then we got a reply from Plan International that we should we got a successful reply that we were qualified. We were invited for the Zoom inspection. They inspected every aspect of the company. It wasn't easy. They checked our receipts, they saw our addresses, everything tallied, and then we were awarded the contract. It was a big challenge. We got 2 different bids. One was bigger than us. Our bankers didn't. One of the challenges was that our bankers did not. We didn't get our money in time to do the job, but at least we sourced. We did the smaller one, and we're awaiting payment. It wasn't easy, but it's a successful story so far. In brief. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Halima. Thank
I
you.
hope that was enough.
Yeah, you actually did wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I believe Tonicans has heard you. I mean, patience is the key. The fact that you keep applying and you don't get response doesn't mean you're not going to get response. So keep applying, pushing.
Keep applying, and I'll
that
advise
final
you
destination where you're going to become the victor.
Yes.
So just keep doing you. Keep applying for more bids. When it's time, you're definitely going to be a winner. Like wonderful women who has testified to. So thank you so much, Madam Halima. Thank you. It was so lovely to have you here with us. Thank you so
much. Can I add something?
All right.
I want to add, yes. I would also advise our women.
Yes. Okay.
Those that
Do you
didn't
have more
attend
things to say,
the
ma'am?
symposium. Yes, I do.
All right. Kindly go.
The women that were not able to attend the symposium we had last week, the biggest take was for us to make our bankers our best friends. So I think they should all consider that, because the finance part is a very important aspect of winning these bids, because you don't want to, spend money, update your papers and not go forward and look and get disappointed, and then so we really have to make our bankers our best friends, because they are all together. That's one of my biggest advices. So thank you very much. Thank you, Do Academy. Thank you, Madam Genevieve. Thank you, Madam Precious. Thank you all, and congratulations again.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Halima, for that wonderful testimony on your bid and how you won it. I believe that has actually been some form of words of encouragement to our women. So I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of the UN Women and Do for doing everything and also putting everything that we've taught and all the trainings that you all have gone through to practice. That's really awesome. I must commend every unicorn who is here for putting it into play. Thank you so much. So right now, before we do the unveiling of our yearbook, I'd like all of us to turn on our cameras so we can take a group photograph. That gele that you planned on wearing, that 2 wrappers and Hollandis you tied today, I want to see them now. Let's all show up. As you can see, I'm also dressed up. See my style. I'm also dressed up for this event. It's just I'm not putting on a gele. Dr. Mina said she was going to surprise me with a big head wrap. So I want to see all of that right now. So let's turn on our cameras while we take the photo session. I want to see everyone. Let's see who is on. Let's turn on our cameras so we can have our photo sessions. Kindly turn on your camera for our photo session. Dr. Mina, my Odogu one of WEEAP training. I can see your comments. Let's all turn on our camera. Dr. Mina, I can see your head wrap. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I can see Madam Akindo, Oluwakemi, Madam Lola. You're looking beautiful as usual. Madam Mariam, thank you so much. I can see you all turning on your camera. Okay, who do we have again? Who do we have again? Let's all turn on our cameras. Madam Matinuke. Okay, good to have you, Madam Matinuke. Are we all sleeping? Let's turn on our cameras. I want to see those beautiful dresses I told me you'll be putting on today. Let's see. Let's turn on our cameras, please. Okay, I can see Madam Teresa. Who else is going to show me their beautiful clothing? Madam Uju, I want to see that beautiful face again and take it in a photo coverage. So please kindly turn on your camera. Madam Talatu, so sorry. So sorry, Madam Talatu. Thank you for turning on your camera. Who else is next? Let's see. Let's have you turn on your camera. Let's have you all turn on your cameras. We are currently taking the photographs of every woman who has turned on their camera. So let's do that. Are you ready for me? Okay, I can see lots of cameras turned on. Thank you so much. Madam Ifoma, Madam Mojisola, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see, who else do I have here? Madam Lovett Ojo, good to have you here. Thank you, I can see that. Wow, Madam Olanike, Madam Joy, Dr. Funke, I'm yet to see your photograph. And let me see those wines people are popping. Yes. Let's see who we have here again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I know we've taken so much time today, but remember, it's a day we're meant to celebrate. Madam Katrina, you said if I can see you. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can see Madam Teresa has her guest on with her on the camera. That's beautiful. Well done, Madam Teresa, Chef J. Obanachi. So if your guests are around, they can come around as well to take pictures with you. These are all great memories that will last us for a lifetime.
We can see you.
I really need to learn how to smile
Anne,
like
can see you. Don't worry. Madam Veronica, we see you. Why can't we see you?
Okay. Wow, we have Madam Ruby, we have Madam Alde, Madam Talatu. Thank you so much. Yeah, Madam Adora, good to have you. Thank you so much. Madam Olufumilola, thank you. Madam Miriam Bashir, Madam Bukola, Madam Hafsat, thank you so much. Madam Comfort, good to see you. Madam Francisca Agunlade, thank you. Though you don't want to show me your gilly, I'm not seeing your picture. Okay, Madam. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you for turning on your camera. Dr. Emilia, I can see you. Madam Veronica, yes, I can see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, this is awesome. All right, so oh, sorry. Okay, Madam Tony is already celebrating. I can see that. Madam Atinoke, Madam Bosu, good to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You all have been so amazing. Thank you all for being so wonderful. So, all right, before we move to our yearbook unveiling, I'd like to give an opportunity to two more persons to share their testimony so far from the program. I would like Madam Adora to kindly come in and tell us how far this training has helped her so far. So, Madam Adora, please kindly unmute and tell us a little of how much this UN WEEAP training has actually impacted you and your business. You have the floor, Madam Adora. Thank you. Do we have Madam Adora, please? Madam Adora.
Okay, hi. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I was trying to drop a message so you can enable me to unmute myself.
All right, can you go ahead, ma'am?
Thank you so much, Madam Ndifreke. Thank you so much, Madam Precious, and all the women in the house. Congratulations to all of us. Hey. It's you, Mama. Hey.
Are you with us, Madam Adora? Oh, I think she's having a technical difficulty. Madam Adora, if you can hear us, kindly indicate. Okay, while we wait for Madam Adora, we're going ahead to unveil our yearbook design for this cohort. Wow. Okay. I think there's a technical glitch there. So sorry about that. Do we have Madam Adora back? All right, if Madam Adora is not there, let's hear from Madam Bosun. Madam Bosun Salarin, please kindly share a little bit of what you've gotten so far from this training. Just kindly tell us a brief testimonial from this training so far. What has it impacted in your business? You have the floor, Madam Bosun.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Hello, amazing unicorns. It's a wonderful day and a wonderful afternoon. I actually joined well, all joined, and some friends just said, no, it's a fair now. You are done for here. Stay.
Uh-oh, Madam Bosun, I think we are having a network issue from Madam Bosun. So right now we are going ahead to unveil the yearbook design for this cohort, which is cohort 2. So I want you to okay. It's coming up, so I want you to have a view of it. So this yearbook is going to be telling a story of the whole process.
Yeah, sorry, I am back. Can I go ahead?
Through this program, it's going to be giving you highlights of the very best of the moments we all had together. So this is the cover of our yearbook. Kindly indicate if you are seeing the yearbook. Okay, I have some yeses on the chat box. Anyone? Okay, saying not anymore. Okay. Okay, some persons are saying yes. Okay, it could be due to network problems. If you're not seeing it, so kindly log out and log back in. So maybe it's from your network connection. So sorry about that. All right, as you can see, it's really, 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 really beautiful. All right. The link to download this yearbook is going to be sent to you sometime soon. So we'll make sure to let you know when the link is available. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. It's been a very, very awesome day. Know if Madam Adora is here to talk. Madam Adora, are you here with us? If not, okay, I guess we move on. So it's time for us to round up with today's graduate.
Madam Bosu is here. If you can still take me, if it's possible.
Please go ahead, ma. Please kindly go ahead, ma. I love the spirits. I mean, never die spirits. This is lovely. I hope you put this also in you, mama.
Thank you so much. Yes, as I was saying, I ran out and I left my Wi-Fi back. So that was what disengaged my call. So thank you so much. Like I was saying, so I was getting fed up, and the friend said, "You keep going from one exhibition to the other. Don't you know that once you hit one, you are done for the year?" And I'm like, wow, that let me just hit one. I'll just go and chill somewhere, and I won't need to trouble myself. So that gave me the confidence and all the energy I needed. And then again, I also thought I won't be able to do anything on my own. I needed the help, like the phobia most of us had. But because I have the basic requirements in my business, and like I will also advise women, whatever you need to pay, and the business climate favor most of us now, because once we are not doing up to 25 million, you are not paying anything. All you need to do is get somebody, and you are not going to pay much in a year. I pay 50,000 in a year for my auditor to file all my returns, to do all my books, and they send my VAT returns every year. That is not too much for us. So we can, this is 2024 is by the corner. We can try and make things work for us, so that if we need to do something, we will not limit ourselves because we're not doing the right thing. So I just summed up the courage one day and said, because I needed to join with some friends and it didn't work, I was in Abuja. So I just came back to Lagos and I'm like, what does it take? So I faced the headlong. And now I submitted I did one for the group. I submitted for me and some friends with my business. And for me now, it's no holds back when it comes to bidding. All of us that are still hanging, that we think we cannot do it. Once you just have your audited report, you have your TCC, that's certificate, and then you have your team, you have your business registration, you can actually attempt it. Like someone said today, you don't have to go for all those big ones with Encom and Co if you don't have that one, but you can start gradually. If you start, you do. And now if we get our certificates now, that's another thing again, because in every bid I'm going to do, I will download that certificate for them to know that I have gone through training. And I will say it there that somebody must try us first and then know that we can do it. Otherwise, so if we keep running away that I don't have it, I don't have what it takes, we will never go anywhere. But give it all you can. I gave it all the shots, and today I can search for bids conveniently anywhere. I can respond to bids, and you don't have to do it alone.
Find one person, collaborate with one person where you are limited, that person will, will pack you, will collaborate with you, and then which word am I looking for now? We complement what you don't have. And then the sky is the beginning of what we want to do on it. Thank you so much, Drew. Thank you, UN Women. Thank you, all the unicorns. It's a great honor to be amongst you. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Madam Lola. Thank you for that wonderful words of inspiration. If you know Madam Lola, you will know that she has always been a source of inspiration.
Bosu.
Oh, sorry, the excitement is too much. Madam Bosu, thank you so much for that wonderful words of inspiration. I mean, you've heard her, she's been there, she's done that. So there's no giving up. All right. There's no giving up. You keep trying, you keep pushing until you get to the finish line. You know, women are always known to be the backbone of every nation. All right. We are powerful. It's just that some of us are not willing to push hard to get to the finish line. All right. So right now, I'm going to encourage every one of you to push. This is not the end of the line, right? This is only the beginning of more success stories to come. And I believe you, trust me, we are going to be sharing your success stories because you are proud. We are proud of you all, unicorns, my super amazing unicorns. We are so proud of you. All right. So we want to see you fly in the procurement game. We want to hear somewhere someday calling one of your names, saying this is someone who benefited from the UN WEEAP training and do training. So we want to be able to share in that testimonial with you. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Madam Precious here has a little word to say to us. So I'm going to give her the floor to talk to us before we say our goodbye. You have the floor, Madam Precious.
Hi, Indifreke. Thank you so much. It was a joy to watch this ceremony and the joy, the testimonials from our women. You know, it just gladdens my heart, and I'm happy to stay till the end and see how far. I would not want to end this training without thanking my team. Right. You might not have been seeing me or interfacing with me, but Indifreke is there 247. You're always calling up on her, Indifreke, I need this, I need that, I need that. She has been an amazing she has been an amazing coordinator for the past 3 months. I want to tell her thank you, right? She deserves some accolades as well. Thank you so much, Indifreke, for holding the fort, right? For not, allowing me do so much. You are my eyes and ears around different groups, supporting our women all the way. And then I want to thank our tech team. Our tech team, we are responsible for the attendance. I knew when the first attendance went out, the group was on fire. I could remember, was it Dr. Funke or Madam Bosu? My name is not on the attendance. I have been on the class. What is your AI doing? Our tech team, we are there. They are there to solve all of those problems. They are there to attend and listen to our women. By 12 p.m., I'm hearing messages from a woman, especially Madam Talatu. I can't see my name on the attendance list. I have been in class. Look at the proof. I said, oh, madam, relax. Relax. You would see your name. We are going through it. But it was a fun to actually behold and watch different interactions, different behaviors, how we're able to manage them. The tech team played a very key role. And I can't just stop appreciating them. From Gideon, I have to mention their names, from Gideon to Emmanuel, who is the head of the tech department, to Innocent. I knew all of you knew Innocent. Innocent, this, Innocent, that. This list does not have my name. That list does not have my name. Innocent to go and compile. I would call Innocent around 12 midnight. Innocent, my women are on my neck. Go and settle them. Innocent would wake up and go on the list and start sorting out the lists. Innocent, thank you so much. You did so much. Then Legend, who was there to give us some great designs. I believe you guys loved all of the designs you are seeing for the training. He was he was part of the design team that brought out those beautiful designs. Gideon, Ibrahim, these are the people behind the scene that you don't see, right? And then we have our editor, who has been compiling all of these beautiful videos you're seeing, compiling your stories. Israel, he did so well. And I want to thank him as well. People keep asking me, how did you put up such a formidable team that you don't need to micromanage them? I tell them it's all boils down to leadership. And ultimately, I want to appreciate Dr. Chukwuemeka, who is the program lead for the WEEAP training in Nigeria. I know I've appreciated him, but I can't appreciate him enough. He spent sleepless nights. We spent days, meetings, refining, building, fine-tuning. I know you don't see me always, but behind the scene, we're all making sure that you have a smooth process and program. Now, all of this did not happen by magic. It happened with a great team. And last but not the least, I want to thank my group leaders. My group leaders. Oh, you guys are the bomb. I could remember, even though you don't see me, I observe everything that goes up on all the groups. Silently, sometimes you see me play with our women, talk with them, joke, laugh. One of the things that stood out for me was group 4. Group 4 was collapsing because they never had a very strong leader. But something happened that really, gave me a different form of leadership. The group identified Madam Comfort and said, Madam Comfort, we trust your leadership, lead us. This was women who understood they could spot leaders and assign a leader. All the groups were thriving. Group 1 was leading. Group 3 was winning. But Group 4 was suffering. But when Comfort came on board, the game changed. Group 4 can testify. Group 4 became the first group to submit their 5 bids. Please clap for Comfort. Group 4, that was the last. So that is the power of team. Then don't go to Group 3. Trust me, I see everything. Group 3, who won the bid, the dummy bid? They were spending sleepless nights. I will be sleeping. I'll be hearing tum 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 tum. I'll wake up. What's happening? Group 3 are having meeting. I said, don't these women sleep? Don't they sleep? They're having meetings, contributing money. I could see they had to contribute money to buy the products to submit their bids. All the women came out. Nobody said, I'll be the Nobody said, I will be the one to hold the money. I don't trust to hold my money. There was transparency. There was coordination. I've not seen that before. And that is leadership. The group lead of group three held the group, and I saw them build their products. And that group from Lagos, Abuja, they built it to Abuja. I was watching, and I was so proud. Is it group one? What can I say about group one? The group leader was fantastic. That was Dr. Fuke, who would bring women to her office. Dr. Bosu, Madam Ruby, gather women to their office, hold them by their hands. Those newbies, when we said the program, newbies were complaining, what do? We don't know anything about procurement, we are lost. So I could see love. I could see connection. I could see bond. These women went the extra mile, brought them together, taught them, submitted it together. That is leadership. Leadership. Group one, you guys are amazing. Your leaders, and I expect you to give your leaders a lot of accolades. Group two, what can I say about group two leadership? I don't even know how to rank. That award, those awards, I was not aware. It was Cindy Freke and her team that did that. For me, I don't know what group won, because all group understood the assignments. Group two, you guys were amazing. I remembered when the tempo was dying down in group two. The leader stood up. I joined one of their meetings one night. I could see how she was giving breakdowns of what she has been doing just to carry people along. When the group saw that the leader was really active, was forward, everybody woke up. Group two became on fire. Group two became on fire. Nobody was sleeping. And all the groups submitted their 5 bids. This alone, right, is a win for us. Submitting those bids. Because if we don't allow you all submit these bids, then that means what we did was just theory. And for us, that is not a win for us. But we could not attain this success without the leader of the group leaders. And that is why I'm saying thank you. Group one, group two, group three, group four leadership. Thank you. And to the members themselves, if you say, I don't want to be led, there will be issues now. Is that not so? Issues. Because the leader will become frustrated. Everybody, you know what? I beg, make everybody go their way, I beg. What kind of rubbish is this? You're a boss, I'm a boss. But we all understood the assignments, both the members and the leaders. You all made the work easy. So I want to say thank you for making this cohort 2 a success. Thank you. And I want you all to not just leave this training with all of this excitement. Don't let them go down. It's time to take it more higher. Higher, 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 until we meet our mark. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to celebrate with everybody. Have an amazing, amazing day. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Madam Precious, for that wonderful closing remark. That was huge. Super unicorns, you have heard what she has said. So I believe we're all going to put this into practice. And you already have a community now. This is a new sisterhood we've all developed. There's no going back. We are taking it to the next level. All right.
we've gradually come to the end of this wonderful graduation ceremony. I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful happy celebration. And also I wish you the very, very best in your procurement pursuits. So on behalf of the UN women who made this possible, in collaboration with Do, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for staying with us till this very moment. All right. Have a great day ahead and happy graduation to you all. Bye.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.